Hi everybody, welcome to Something to Think About, where I hope to share some ideas that will give you something to think about. In this episode, we're going to talk about trust. I'm your host, Fred. Let's get to it. To get started, I encourage you to close your eyes and think about people in your life with whom you have a strong relationship. What are the common threads that appear in each relationship? Feel free to pause this video to give yourself some time to think and resume the video when you're ready. I suspect you thought of people from different dimensions of your life. When you think about what is common across all these relationships, I believe you will find trust is a common thread. So why is trust important? In a relationship, trust is a foundational element. We need to know that the other person has our best interest in mind and will have our back. When we have trust in a relationship, we can be more open, collaborative, innovative, and willing to take calculated risks. Given trust is so important, how do we earn it? You may think trust is automatic given a position of authority or for other reasons, but the reality is it is always earned. To give you a good framework to think about trust, I want to share the trustworthiness equation that comes from the Trusted Advisor book by David Meister, Charles Green, and Robert Galford. To have trust between two people, we need to have one person to be trustworthy and the other person to be trusting. In this video, we're going to focus on how to be trustworthy by reviewing the trustworthiness equation. The trustworthiness equation is defined as trustworthiness equals credibility plus reliability plus intimacy, all divided by self-orientation. Let's take a look at each element of the equation. Credibility is about our competence, capabilities, and what we know. The word credibility can make people think about our credentials. People must assess whether we give them confidence and believe we can do what we say. Reliability is primarily about actions. We must do what we say. In other words, do we walk the talk? People are looking for consistency and a good track record of our behavior. Remember, whenever our words and behavior are inconsistent, then people will believe behavior over words. Intimacy is all about emotional security. The person needs to feel safe with us. They need to know our interactions are treated with respect, privacy, and sensitivity. When we exhibit high emotional intelligence, people are much more likely to feel comfortable with us. Given we want to maximize our trustworthiness, we clearly want to maximize credibility, reliability, and intimacy in the numerator of the equation. When we go to the denominator, self-orientation, we want to be as low as possible. Self-orientation is all about our focus. If we have a high self-orientation, we are selfish or self-obsessed. A highly self-oriented person thinks of themselves first. On the other hand, a low self-oriented person cares more about others and puts them first. I encourage you to think about how others would rate you on the different elements of this equation. If you're comfortable doing so, ask for feedback from others to validate your point of view. When you find areas where you can improve, make plans on how you can do so. Trust must be earned and nurtured. It takes work and can be easily lost if we're not careful. The good news is it's worth the effort because it opens the door to successful relationships. When we have trust in a relationship, it makes all other parts of it easier. Thanks for taking time to watch this video. I hope I gave you something to think about. Take care.